Finding Hope in Despair, the story of Hubert. Hey everyone. Today I want to share a story that's both heart-wrenching and inspiring. It's about a guy named Hubert who went through some pretty rough times but ultimately found a way back. His journey teaches us that no matter how tough things get, there's always a glimmer of hope and support around the corner. So, grab your snacks, sit back, and let's dive into Hubert's incredible story. Hubert's downfall. So let's set the scene. Hubert was living a pretty normal life. He had a loving wife and kids, a stable job, life seemed good. But then, out of nowhere, a court case came crashing in like a wave. He lost custody of his kids, his marriage fell apart, and to top it all off, he got fired from his job. Imagine that one moment, you're standing strong, and the next, you feel like everything you've ever worked for is just gone. Hubert found himself staring at his bank account, realizing he was running on empty, both financially and emotionally, the struggle for survival. Now, the real challenge began. With nowhere to turn, Hubert hit the road, hoping to figure things out along the way. These were not just long walks, they turned into 5 grueling days without food or water. He'd walk, reflect on everything he lost, and let despair creep in. Can you imagine? After 5 days, he finally succumbed to exhaustion and passed out. When he came to, he woke up in a hospital bed, confused and disoriented. Desperation and a new plan. Facing the reality of his situation, Hubert felt a wave of desperation wash over him. In a moment of sheer panic, he thought, what if I pretend to be crazy to get some help? So he went for it. After his release from the hospital, he ended up in an asylum, where he quickly learned how to fit in while being treated. At first, it seemed like a strange decision, but while he was there, he had the chance to connect with other people who were struggling in their own ways. It provided him with moments of reflection, a chance to understand his own situation better. The turnaround. Surprisingly, Hubert was released from the asylum after just 1 day. It was during this time that his brother reached out. Imagine that after everything that happened, here was this lifeline, just waiting to catch him. His brother showed up, offering support, love, and a way to get back on his feet. Their emotional reunion was a pivotal moment in Hubert's journey, and it reminded him that he wasn't as alone as he thought he was. Rebuilding life. With his brother by his side, Hubert slowly began to rebuild his life. They started small, looking for a job, connecting with therapy groups, and finding ways to heal. Hubert learned that it's okay to ask for help and that seeking support doesn't make you weak. It actually takes a lot of strength. He rediscovered joy in simple things, like laughing with his brother and keeping his spirits up, little by little. So what's the takeaway from Hubert's story? Life can throw some really tough challenges at us, and at times it might feel like there's no way out. But trust me, there's always a path forward, and most importantly, help is out there. Don't hesitate to reach out, whether it's to friends, family, or professional services. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a brave step towards healing. If you're ever feeling overwhelmed, remember Hubert, he found his way back, and so can you. So if you know someone who's struggling, lend them a hand, or if you're in a tough spot yourself, don't be afraid to ask for help. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. If you liked Hubert's story, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more inspiring content, and remember, no matter how dark it gets, there's always a light ahead. See you next time.